this. Like, I know it's a bizarre concept to cut down on all music at a movie award show. But what do you say you take out the 15 songs played last night, and then all of a sudden you've got yourself a nice, snappy little 90-minute production? Then everybody's happy, and it's tight, and it keeps moving. I don't know. If you've ever seen the Grammys, have you? They don't stop that show every 10 minutes to start showing full-length movies. And that thing moves along pretty well. Then again, if you cut the music from the Oscars, we'd miss on what was one of the all-time what the bleep moments ever. I mean, certainly of this year, but I'm going to argue one of the most what the bleep moments ever happened when this went down. That's right. Eminem. My man comes out, and he performs an 18-year-old track from his 2002 classic, 8 Mile. And even right now, no one really knows why. I mean, no disrespect to the guy at all. That's not what I'm here for. No disrespect to the man. But what was he doing there?
What were you doing there?
Oh, it's so fine he's there. Why was he doing that song there? Like, the only good byproduct of that, totally random performance, were the totally random reactions from the crowd, which the director was in awe of. He could not stop cutting away to a bunch of old, confused, dolled up Hollywood A-listers, head-bopping and rapping along while sitting down. Go look it up. Google it. Google crowd reactions to Eminem. It is cringy. Really cringy. Almost impossible to watch. After taking multiple camera shots of the human versions of the Taco Bell mild sauce packets. Can somebody explain that to me, by the way? The mild sauce. What's the point? The director happened to catch Marty Scorsese napping it out towards the end of the performance. Literally. Like all narcoleptic. Like napping it out. I mean, I'll say this. I hope the paycheck was worth that, my man. Because that was a painfully awkward, weird, and totally bizarre 4 minutes of TV. An Eminem concert broke out at the Oscars. And all anybody can think of is, like, why? Why? Besides, like, James Corden and Rebel Wilson clowning themselves for the movie Cats, Kristen Wiig and Maya Rudolph proving that, I guess, if you're going to have a host, let them host it next year. Most of it was pretty forgettable. Like, there was no mix-up with the Best Picture like there was a few years back. There was no skating, Ricky Gervais-style monologue. Certainly no Travolta butchering anybody's name.
The wickedly talented, one and only Adele Dazeem.
No, I don't need to weigh in on Joe Phoenix's speech. Depending on who you are, either it was the greatest thing you ever heard and it was gospel, or you hated it and poured a little extra milk into your coffee and cereal today as they bleep you to the guy. Teach their own, whatever, take what you want from it, keep moving. Huge shout out to Parasite for making history last night and becoming the first foreign film to ever win Best Pick. No one ever has any complaints with that. It's the kind of film that you see, it sticks with you forever because it's not anything you've ever seen before, right? Like a total game changer. But all in all, top to bottom, I would say just a weird night. Oscars were weird, and they were long. And I was hoping to see Dallas Huff seat filling. I didn't see that.
Mira Sorvino.
Instead, I got Marty Scorsese seat snoozing to a live, random Eminem performance. Unforgettable films this year, capped off by a largely forgettable award show, and Marty losing himself and his consciousness in the moment. You know, and save your takes and your tweets and your emails about how Eminem was all chunked up. Yeah, I mean, you're comparing him to what? 02? He was all bleached out? Man, and like skinny as a rail? We all were back then. Maybe not all bleached out, but we're all thinner. It's just part of the aging process, man. You get fatter. Happens to us all. Happens to us all. Happens to us all. And even if you don't gain weight per se, you just kind of thicken. Anyway, that to me was long, largely forgettable. And I would say to you that that's 3.5 hours I won't get back, but I'm not gonna lie, I didn't sit through all 3.5 hours. I sat through as much of it as I possibly could. All right, are you happy? I gave you my reaction. You were hitting me up with your reaction early on. If there's anything I left out, you go ahead and let me know. Hello, Mr. President. Hey, Rome, you have to excuse Renee Zellweger for going on and on and on last night. She's had so much plastic and Botox shot into that grill, she can't feel her lips and has no idea if they're still moving. Son Matt T. in Tennessee wore Blink 182 performing All the Small Things next year. I'd show up for that. But I've got history with the band. I'm loyal to the band. They were loyal to me back in the day. And probably still are. Or whoever's left of the band. They came together. Love those guys. All right, still ahead. We'll talk some hockey. Peter DeBoer is the head coach of the Vegas Golden Knights. Go ahead, Hawk. Bring it in. Bring it in. Come on, Bird. He'll be a Riv. Literally, metaphorically, possibly. More thoughts on the XFL, thoughts on the LA Lakers, and more. Stucknut's in. Stucknut, the jungle historian, tweets, geez, that Eminem song is older than Mr. Automatic. That should give you some perspective. Mr. Automatic was an ode to Jay Stu. The former show talent coordinator, Jason Stewart, had a song written about him. Google this. This was an amazing song. This aged well. Stu hasn't, but this song has. Just kidding, Stu. Hey, Rome. Let that roll out. That's cool. Hey, Rome. I totally think Brad Pitt should have won an Oscar over Al Pacino. Signed Left's 2016 and 2017 smack-off wins over Mike and Indy. Brian and Charlotte. I like Brad Pitt. I like him hanging out with his mom again. That was kind of cool. I actually like the movie. That worked for me. 1-800-636-8686. Since I am a member, they send the movies generally. I didn't see them this year. I saw a couple in the theater, but generally they send them to the house. And Jan's always like, Oscar party, let's watch all the movies before. I'm like, well, I'm not going to watch the show. Why do I need to see all the movies? Hey, Romy, how long till Rogum Loam drinks your bottle from BMF and refills it with water? Rogan Loam. Or Rogan Loam with a gin olive, or being a gin olive connoisseur. John from